First, congrats to Texas on a hell of a series. I don't know if you guys know this, but in 20 they're coming here for a tournament, and then in 21 we're going to Austin. And when we make the schedule, it's like 18 months in advance, so you never know who's coming for regionals or super regionals. So it's similar to what we had with Washington a couple years ago, where I think we played them in a super regional up there, and then we went up there, I think, for Maddie, and it became a really, really good series. So it's an awesome thing for college softball, and I got to credit Mike for saying yes. And so they'll come to us next year. We'll go to them in 21, and obviously with this 3-game series, those are going to be barn burners too. And we also want to send our prayers and good wishes to Miranda. She was in the dugout today, which is a really good sign. But I couldn't be more proud of this group. I mean, we said before the game, I said I'd rather have gritty than pretty any day as a ball player, and just whatever you have to do, get it done. And they've done that all year long.
Open up questions for LC Matthew. They moved you up in the lineup today. What was your reaction to that?
Just keep doing what I've been doing until I get 2 strikes, swinging hard as I can. I really wanted to come through for my team and give Montana some relief, which ended up helping her out a lot. It was about shoulder high down the middle. I just kept saying, what the heck just happened? Because it was one of the most incredible things I've ever experienced.
It's been 2 years since your last World Series appearance. It's kind of a thrust up of this program. What does it feel to be back in the World Series?
You got it, Maddie.
It means the world. We've worked so hard, and the seniors have led this team so well, and this team deserves everything in this world, and I'm just so proud of this team. I'm so proud. I'm speechless, honestly.
For these last 2 at-bats, 2 outs, just kind of talk about the clutch hitting there. I mean, getting one was like a bloop that just kind of dropped in, and the other, what was working on that?
I was just trying to keep it simple, put it in play, most importantly. But I believe the little blooper, that was a changeup, so I was just trying to do everything I possibly can just to get it in play, make a play, and luckily it went in our favor. The second one, I was just battling it off.
Maybe when the ball was in the air on the last out, which one would be
Just catch it and take off and go jump on everybody.
What was it like mentally after last night? It was obviously things weren't going the right way. Momentum wasn't on your side. How did you guys mentally get over that?
I would say every game that we've lost, we just come back even stronger, even more relentless, just gritty. That was just the main thing, not to, our backs aren't against the wall. We're on our home field with the best fans in the country, and then you just got to stay under control.
Obviously, she was not 100% her stuff. Let's just talk about her grit out there today.
Yeah, she was throwing her butt off, and I'm so proud of her for going through that adversity and coming out strong with that. Her defense had her back with that, and she's a great player. She works hard, so she deserves every bit of that.
So those players, softball is one way, sometimes sports as well as position.
It was so hot, and props to Tana for working her butt off out there after giving up that. It might have been a grand slam, I'm not sure, but for her to come back on this stage and just to shut it down, no runs scored after that, so that was incredible.
And it means the world. Murph said it to me before the game, gritty, be gritty. It doesn't have to be pretty, so I was just trying to do everything I possibly can for the seniors and for the team to get it done.
Both players, the ability to kind of respond when challenged. Texas obviously gave you everything won, in all 3 games really. But how were y'all able to kind of keep persevering even when they came back and hit a grand slam and answered every time?
Yeah, last night I texted my mom and I was like, I'm not leaving this field unless it's for us going to OKC. You'll have to drag me off this field. So it's just my mindset. I'm fighting every time, every single pitch. If she throws it over the plate, I'm crushing it.
Yeah, we just refuse to lose, especially on our home turf. We got to go balls to the walls on every game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's heard me say that too often.
Just kind of speak to it a little bit, how this team responds
know, I think Tom Canterbury and Gray, our radio guys, did a stat maybe halfway through about if the other team scores, how many times have we responded? And when they added it up, it was like maybe 32 opponent score, and ours was like 25 immediately. And I mean, it's continued on throughout the postseason. You know, it happened in the SEC tournament. I mean, they're very, very resilient, and it's one of the best qualities, you know, a team can have. You know, they don't think they're ever out of a game, and you know, that 5-run inning was a big time inning for us. And you know, we knew that they'd make another run. There was no doubt in our mind.
Talk about staying with Montana after she did the Grand Slam.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I think she had walked. Didn't she walk Mary right before that? Icopo. And you know, it was. I think she was just trying to get ahead, and then unfortunately, you know, that kid was 3 for 3 today and got the Grand Slam and had 4 RBIs. But I really didn't think they were like crushing her, so I thought she'd come back, and she settled down really, really well. And up until I think the 7th, she gave up the walk that I was hoping that it wasn't going to come back and bite us in the butt, and it didn't. But you know, that was the most pitches she's thrown all year too.
Did you feel like Cornell was a good matchup for them?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably so, but again, I thought Montana could do it, and Sarah was next though.
Talk about Maddie Morgan's performance, not just offensively, but the way she was steady out there defensively.
Yeah, she took away a hit in the last inning. I mean, she played great defense. She's done that time and time again this year. She's really improved defensively. You know, she was mainly a second base shortstop coming in, and I said, your key to the field is at third base, and she's been working really hard. And obviously, you know, anything low to the ground, she's going to get. And then, you know, today it was 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs, and you know, we definitely needed all of them.
You changed the lineup. JB moved her first with the out of the box talking. They really psychologically affected us, and then how we did it.
Well, yesterday, Alyssa worked for about an hour, and our GA manager literally threw 6 inches off the plate, and to make sure she'd stay in, and she did for 45 minutes. And then it comes to game time, and I think she really, you know, and it's like she's anxious, and she wants to touch the ball. She doesn't want to strike out looking. So that tendency of an outside fastball or whatever they're throwing outside, you want to reach it, and that just that little bit causes somebody to call you out. And so I just couldn't have. I think she was 4 times out of the box yesterday, which really you and I could make that out. We don't have to do anything. You know, literally, they don't have to make a play. And KB has led off her entire career of summer ball in high school, and her summer ball coach actually told me when she committed that she was the best leadoff in the country that summer, and she's used to that. And I told him pregame just some of the changes, and the first thing she said was yes sir, and you know, it's just not a big deal. And then Bailey, I wanted to give her more at bats.
Bailey too. I mean, now she's tied the record.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kelly, you know, she's third home run in 4 games. What is she meant for this offense?
And I think it was, what is it, how many RBIs? 78?
Yeah, 78.
So, I mean, it's just, I think people and you guys and I probably expect it now, you know, and we moan and groan if she pops up or misses one, and she's just become that type of hitter here, and it's like a, you know, Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds sort of thing. I mean, she hits the ball so hard, and she does have a good eye, you know. She's been very, very consistent this year in terms of what pitches to hit, and, you know, she can foul off a changeup as good as anybody in the country, so you're really not going to fool her there. Just a steady offensive threat, and you know, as either a 3 or 4 hole, it's a consistent, competitive, confident kid. Those are the 3 C's I want, and she's done that all year long.
Yeah. Obviously, there's still a game taking place right now, but that's potentially the matchup. You just need to another kind of situation where you might face.
Well, you know, one of the coolest things I think Nathan told me the other day is this is our 12th World Series. We've only been a program for 23 years. Only 2 other schools have gone more than not. it's Alabama, Arizona, and UCLA. That is a hell of a tradition, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. But, you know, when we go to the World Series in Oklahoma City, Norman is 30 minutes away, and it's basically a home game for Oklahoma. And, you know, we dealt with it in 12, we dealt with it in 14, and it just is part of the deal, you know. There'll be probably 1,000 people cheering for us, 13,000 cheering for them, if it's them. So it's just, you know, they're just really lucky geography-wise because that's where the World Series is going to be until like 2030. And so if anybody in here has a lot of money, wants to build a stadium in Birmingham, let's do it. But until then, you just got to deal with that.
What's the Browns play in the first inning? How big of a home center was that for the game?
That was huge, you know, and we practiced that all week long. Allie wanted to practice it, so she had a good premonition, and the throw was on the money. Reagan had a nice tag, and, you know, we're celebrating at home plate, so that was huge. I can't thank you guys enough for what you do for us, for the game, and you know, everybody has done a good job, but for the Tuscaloosa News to literally have 4 pages of nothing but softball just really, really says a lot. So I can't thank you guys enough.